On November 7th, University of Virginia students rushed to the polls to make their choice for governor, lieutenant governor, and attorney general. In Virginia, all three Democratic candidates, Ralph Northam, Justin Fairfax, and Mark Herring, won the ballot. Through FaceTime, I interviewed Mary Kate Cary, election specialist and senior fellow at the University of Virginia Miller Center. She shared some of her thoughts on this year's election, as well as some of the biggest surprises and most interesting trends she saw. What were some of the biggest surprises or unexpected results of the election this year?
I thought there was a bit of a surge at the end, and I thought that Ed Gillespie was really going to win. I was very surprised that he didn't win, and I was also surprised at the margin. It wasn't really very close either. So I think once again, as we've seen the last few years, last few election cycles, that the polling was not as accurate as people thought it was going to be.
Cary shared that this year's election may give some clues into trends we may see in the midterm elections.
What this election was showing, that many of the districts that in the past were held by Republicans at the lower levels were won by Hillary Clinton at the higher levels. And so this is bringing those seats into line with what the most recent presidential election results were. And so in that sense, it's an aligning election. So we may see more of that in the midterms. And I think there's a fair number of people predicting that that's going to be a trend.
And of course, just like the presidential campaign, this year was not without controversy.
I thought that the Northam ad with the pickup truck chasing the diverse group of kids, I thought that one was so over the line. I thought that ad would be much more incendiary than it was. Hopefully that doesn't mean other people will start doing things like that in the future.
We'll have to see if this continues in the future and if Democrats continue to do well in the state of Virginia. From WUVA News, this has been Nicolle Wooten.